So today's video is kind of like not a typical English corner. It's kind of more like about my uh, learning experience because recently I've reached a learning plateau. If you don't know what is plateau, so just keep watching this and then finally you figure that out. I hope. Or you can just go and then check it out on your dictionary or somewhere else. Anyway, so why did I want to bring this up? I think last week I was planning to do more videos so I can have some backups for this week because next week I'm gonna start my class and I might be super busy and I might not have time to do more videos like what I did in the summer. So that's why I was thinking about doing more. But then all of a sudden I just felt like I hit the wall, right? So I had no idea what to do, or I had too many ideas to do a video, but then I don't know where to start from. So then I feel like there were a couple days my English was really bad, really broken, that I didn't know what to say, or not even that, I could not speak with a good full sentence. And then I realized that those speaking things or speaking English happens a lot, not frequently, but a lot since I started speaking English like nobody's business, right? So functioning English and speaking English, right? So that's the two things. Sometimes I feel like I function in English with no problems. When I speak, I don't really think about the language I use, but sometimes I feel like I'm speaking the language. Then that's when I hit the wall, and that's when I realized that that's the plateau I've been experiencing or I've been through at that moment. But that doesn't only happen when you learn a language. It happens a lot when you learn many things. It even happens to your work, your life, and you just kind of at some point hit that point that you can't move forward. So I found a definition about plateau, what plateau is, and it actually has a term. It's called intermediate plateau. It's not just plateau, it's an intermediate plateau. So let me just read this for you. It says the intermediate plateau happens when you reach an intermediate level. You stop progressing as quickly as you did in the past. When you are a beginner or lower level, it's easy to see progress because you have so much to learn, and every time you learn one or two new things, it feels like you are making a lot of progress. But when you reach an intermediate level, you have enough English to make yourself understood and to understand well enough in most situations you encounter, so you don't work as hard to improve. That is very important. But after all, it's not absolutely necessary. You can survive with your current level even if you don't always feel comfortable. And at this level, it can be difficult to know what you need to do next to improve. It may feel like you're doing things in English but not really improving your English. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like I've reached the level that I'm okay with my English. I can function, I can do everything. I understand people and people understand me. So when I want to jump to another level, I don't know what to do, or I don't know what another level looks like. So I kind of stayed here forever. And that's also part of the reason I make videos like this, because I really want to get to another level. Not only just speaking English for the sake of speaking it, but also want to kind of express myself, ideas that I've never done this before, and I can learn more and really push myself to another level. But that is not the reason I want to mention this. The reason I want to say that, some of you actually send me messages saying that I feel like I got stuck here. Learning everything, and I always told them that you're not the only one. I'm the same, and nobody's the exception, right? I'm the same here. Sometimes I feel like I got stuck in this level and I can't move forward. And I noticed the previous videos I posted it before, and some of the comments saying that I understand you. Your language is so simple. You don't sound like other native speakers. You don't use complicated sentences or vocabulary. I'm very, very happy about that. I'm happy when people can benefit from my videos, from my, random chatting. But my problem is that should I stay satisfied with whatever the good comments there, or should I move forward? When they say you have simple language, and I kind of want to say that, is that a good thing or bad thing? Mm, like, maybe my level got stuck in that simple language, right? Maybe I can go beyond that. Maybe I can do more complicated things. So I was trying to push myself. And if the first kind of push video is why do people feel offended, because I actually went on and did a little bit of research, and I was trying to be like, I learned and then I gave it to you guys. But I feel like it's actually really difficult, and that's when I kind of hit the plateau. Like, I don't know what to do, right? I think my language got stuck here. I can only use simple language to express myself, and when I wanted to use something more complicated and more advanced, then I felt like I couldn't. But how am I going to improve myself like that? I have no idea. So that's my plateau, and that's not the only one. I remember when I worked at the private language school, and I don't know if you guys are new, you don't know my work experience, definitely go back to check out some of my old videos. When I first started, I worked as a main person / teacher at a private language school. So part of my duties was to pick up phone calls. Sometimes I could do that pretty well. I said, hello, this is Faye speaking. What can I do for you? Yes, I can definitely get a message back to someone. And I felt proud because I did such a good job. And then there are some days that I could not even speak good English. I flustered, and I could feel I had a broken English there. So, but then what? I didn't understand why. And I thought I had a good English, then I all of a sudden lost it. So that's when I reached the plateau. And now I don't really have that very often, but back then when I first started really functioning in English, it took a lot of energy. When I say energy, it means, the whole body energy, calorie consuming. So let me give you an example about my funny situation when I speak English. When I function in English, after a whole day, I felt super hungry, super sleepy. So that was fine, because when I got home, then I stopped speaking English, right? And then I will eat ramen, I will eat a lot of snacks to kind of get my calories back. But if I have to speak English when I'm hungry or sleepy, I could definitely feel my English level is going down, and I just did not know how to think English, did not know how to respond in English. That kind of whole mentality was gone, and that's how I reached the plateau back then, because I feel like when I used the language, I was still trying too hard to think, but from that level to the level I am right now, it took me about a year, maybe less than that, but I would say approximately a year to get used to that. Sometimes I can't speak English because it just takes a lot of effort. When I don't have energy, I can't function in English. So, but that's when I realized that that's a plateau. And also another plateau is related to the confidence, right? So I always say that speaking another language or learning another language is, confidence is very important, because when you think this is nobody's business, I'm just gonna do it and go for it, and that's when your language can really improve. But back then I didn't have the confidence, especially when people say, excuse me, or what was that? Can you say that again? My confidence level was really like drastically dropping to the bottom, sometimes even, below the zero, reach to the negative. That happened a lot at Starbucks, right? So when I got there, I said, can I get a salted caramel cold brew or something? They were like, yeah, sorry, what was that? What did you want? No. So they always ask me question, what was that? Or can you repeat that? Or something like that. I felt like, oh my God, it must be my pronunciation. It must be my English so bad that they did not understand me. And then my voice went from, can I get a tall caramel, salted caramel cold brew to salted caramel cold brew to just Americano. So I had that moment, I'm telling you. So that haunted me for a long time. And then at work, so that one thing really changed me. At work, I have my best friend, Wanda. Some of you maybe know her, maybe not. Wanda is my best friend. When we chat, she's a very strong woman. She has a very strong voice. When she says something, sorry, I lost you like 5 minutes ago. What did you say there? And I felt like, oh my God, did I say something wrong? Maybe my English was really bad and she didn't understand me. Oh my God, what's going on? So I would say, not big deal. Don't worry about that. And then there is one guy, he still works with me at the university. I love him and we're best friends. He's super funny. I love his dog. Anyway, so that's not point. So talking to Wanda always makes me a little bit ill-confident because I thought my language was not good. But my friend, this colleague, when he speaks, he has the mumbly voice, and sometimes I had really hard time understanding him, which I thought that was my own listening problem. So I was always like, oh my God, he said a whole bunch of things I didn't catch it. Until 3 of us got together for lunch, and everything he said there, Wanda would say, excuse me, what was that? What did you say? I didn't really catch it. I didn't understand. So what do you mean by that? I kind of lost you right by Rachel when you said there. And then he had to explain the whole thing to her. And then that happened a lot. Till that moment, I realized it is not my English. People have right to say, I don't understand you. And that I don't understand you doesn't mean you have bad language. So, now when people say, what was that? Can you say that again? I didn't really hear you clearly. And then I have the confidence and the voice to say, yeah, repeat this, repeat that. Yes, that's what I mean. But the whole confidence thing really haunted me for a while. I think I stayed at that level for a long time, and I had that quiet, shy voice when people question me. But now I kind of get over that. So that's why here I want to tell you guys that if you ever had experience like that when people ask you to repeat, pardon me, or something like that, don't feel discouraged, okay? It's not you. Or even it's you, then don't think it's you, okay? It's just, when you, even when we communicate in any languages in our mother tongue, we still have to say, I didn't hear you clearly, can you say that again? Or some people just don't have logic when you communicate or when you articulate, and then you have to ask them to rephrase their words and then retell the story, right? So it's not about the language. And how you can break Plateau, I would say don't even think about it. Okay, so why am I saying don't even think about it? Because it's hard. Okay, so when I learned how to use Final Cut Pro and Motion and Logic Pro, so those are 3 programs I use a lot to make videos, I'm like, holy cow, I didn't understand a thing. Okay, like there's like, are you guys even speaking English? But there was a moment I had that I just didn't understand anything. I had to copy every single step to make the video. But then next time when I started doing the same thing, and then I still didn't remember what steps to follow. So I did that for a long time, and then to the point I kind of like I did not like editing videos. But then I stepped away for about a month or so, and then came back, and all of a sudden it's like ding, you got a light bulb, and then you just understood how to do it. You just need a break. You are so stressed about how to get a perfect language, and then you just got stuck there. So sometimes when we have the feeling, it's a time to just get up and step away for a while, and then come back and rethink about it. Right? It's like back to my high school when I was doing math homework or physics homework, where I just could not understand a thing. And then my mom always told me that, oh yeah, you just gotta get up and walk around and then come back, and then your mind will be clear. And now I think it's a truth, right? Same thing with the language. If today you just think like, oh my God, I can't do this, I just can't figure out, or I just can't remember anything I learned. Well, everybody has a moment. Maybe that is your moment at that point. Then just leave it, right? Don't really dwell on that. You are really dwelling yourself on I can't get it moment, and then it's not going to do any good to you. So forget about it. Get up, dance around. If you have pets, go play with your pets. If you have partners, go talk to your partners. If you're alone, that's okay. You can just do whatever you want, right? Even go for a walk, have a sleep, have a nap, eat something delicious, right? That will help you a lot, and not even think about that for a second. Then come back when you feel good, and then restart fresh, right? So that's how I overcome the plateau. And I hope this video can be a little bit inspirational for you. And as you can see, my language is sometimes here, sometimes not, but I'm trying hard. If I can't do it, I'm not going to do it. If you can do it, go with your full effort and do it. That's what you can do. Do what you can do, and don't stress yourself out. And that's it. Hope you like this video, and don't forget to give a thumbs up, and stay tuned. Well, stay tuned too, and stay tuned. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.